I want to ask you this question, right, bro? They miss Declan Rice, right, West Ham?
For sure lah. This is like their jam, eh. I mean, there were fans that boo him, so.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Futbol Kaki. I am your host, Eldad, and I am joined by my fellow Kaki bro, Paul. Paul, how are you doing?
I am not doing well, brother. I was sick, like, from the start of Chinese New Year until now.
Same, bro.
And the worst part was, like, you know how Friday is a half day, right?
Yeah.
So, apparently at work, right, Friday they gave us all off. So, technically, Thursday is, like, my last day of work. So, Friday morning, I woke up, I started feeling like it.
Oh, bro. I feel you. I totally feel you, right? Like, for me, I was... Okay, so from my side, right, all the Chinese staff were given half day. So, I was, like, feeling like, wow, Thursday, I already feeling it already on Thursday night. So, like, you know the feeling that you get, right, when you sleep.
You know you're going to fall sick, that kind, yeah.
Bro, it's like the feeling where, like, okay, you have a runny nose, you have a slight headache already, right? But you're feeling like, okay, I still feel I can get everything.
Yeah, move around.
Just thinking like, maybe, okay, I just need to drink water, dehydrated, right? Bro, that night, I went to sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night, right? You ever get the feeling, right, when you wake up, right? Then you can feel like, why is my body wet? And it's just sweat. Like on your shoulders, on your back and everything, right? Then I put my hand there, right? Then I woke up, like, I was like, oh my god, it's as if like you come out of a shower like that, yeah.
So you had to wake up and shower lah.
No, then I quickly wake up, I shower, right? And I really think I always take a cold shower. I should have done it. I should have taken a warm shower. So I took a cold shower, went to work, already starting to feel rabak already, came back, ran errands, then took a bit of a nap, spent time with my family, right? Friday night, okay. Friday night, everything okay. Friday night to Saturday, right, was the one that was the killer, bro. That was the worst.
Yeah.
Middle of the night, wake up, massage everywhere.
Then you know already, right?
Then you know already. There's like, what to do. But yes, even though the two of us are not feeling well, we still love football. That's why we are here. We are doing this. There's a lot of interesting things that happened this week, right? But bro, I think for everybody, right, the big news is that in the world of wrestling and football, right, they have officially met. Because the Undertaker presented a trophy in Saudi Arabia and he did the entire entrance. Am I not mistaken?
Yeah, bro. When I saw, because I fell asleep, right? Then I woke up in the middle of the night, like 5 a.m. I went to the toilet. Then sometimes I'll check my phone. Yeah. Then when I first day I launched the Twitter, right, I saw Undertaker at the Riyadh Cup, presenting Riyadh Cup, like the Saudi Arabia Cup. Then I like, confirm somebody make some edit on their game or something, Then when I click the video, right, it was the WrestleMania entrance.
On the football field, right?
Bro, they did the all the Green Reapers came out with the fire. Then the whole stadium blackout. Then they did the church bell and it was literally the WWE Undertaker entrance.
Was Ronaldo smiling when he saw it?
He was laughing. Do you see when he, because Undertaker lifted up the trophy and like it's like how he held the urn,
Yeah.
Then when he did that, then Ronaldo started laughing. But okay, honestly, how much do you think they pay him to do this?
Bro, confirm a lot on, because the thing is that
it's like the fact that you call the Undertaker here.
Yeah, bro, means that they can't pay a lot of money on. Because
no, it's like you call the Undertaker out of retirement to do this.
Means it must have been a lot of money.
I think like will you say like 1 million just for this?
I think more than that, bro.
Huh?
Bro,
1 million.
This type of appearances you can do the thing just for
because he owned the Undertaker image rights, right? Does it belong to him?
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Because when I went to see WWE, right?
Yeah.
Their Instagram page, they never post anything about it. So is it exclusive to the Undertaker?
Might be.
Like when he retired the name with it. Like he retired the Undertaker name and image rights to him.
I'm not sure, because they haven't mentioned Undertaker's name in WWE for a super long time already.
Yeah, because like I was a bit confused. I would assume that if they collab with WWE, right, then they will post something on the WWE social media.
Because I know certain wrestlers own the rights to their name.
The Rock, I know The Rock.
I know The Rock owns the rights to his name recently. So,
yeah, but what do you think about the entrance?
bro,
It's just the same entrance.
it's the same entrance, right? But the thing is that it's super funny, right? Seeing it outside of a wrestling context.
And you know what's the best part? Like,
What?
he walked the entire field.
It's the WrestleMania entrance already, lah.
Yeah, I think even longer than the WrestleMania ramp, you know.
Just to do a trophy presentation. Like
You know, at one moment I thought he was going to take out the hat and do the white eyes, you know.
the what I right, the thing. Right? But you know what the funny part is that when you told us in the chat, right, I knew about it also, but I didn't go and see the video. So I was like thinking, right, they said Undertaker does the entrance, right, for the thing. So I was thinking like, okay, maybe it's those like SmackDown entrance where it's like very short ramp, he come out and you go do the thing, right? Then you send the video, right, it's the whole entrance. Yeah, I'm like, isn't the trophy presentation in football supposed to be about the club? Then why is he doing an entrance?
Yeah, it's like who invited him?
Probably the Prince of Saudi Arabia.
So this guy likes like we found out what he likes lah.
He's the reason why they always do like the crown jewel.
Oh yeah.
The crown jewel is if I'm not mistaken is for the Saudi royal family one.
And they did like host WWE a few times, right?
Yeah, a few times already.
Hey, then I saw the comments are damn funny. He say if this is not in EAFC 25, I'm not buying it. He said this better be in EAFC when I pack. This is what I call a walkout. Icon walkout, you know.
You do the icon walkout, right? It's a 5-minute icon walkout video.
Imagine you open the pack, then got this Undertaker
Then you can see the card come out, then suddenly you see the lightning bolt come. No, you only do it for team. You only do it for team of the season.
Yeah, and then he did the iconic the fish freeze, right?
Team of the season, right? Team of the season, right? Then you see one of the strikers, right? You see Erling Haaland come out with this thing like that.
in the head.
In the head.
What a weird like crossover, right?
I have no idea how this happened, bro, but it is very funny.
It happened already. Yeah.
It happened already, yeah, bro. So now, just want to say, Happy New Year to everybody here from the Futbol Kaki. We hope that you had a great Lunar New Year weekend, better than the both of us, despite the sickness and illnesses. But we hope that all of you are healthy, you all are safe, you don't have any sickness or anything like that will be affecting your health. For those of you who are having an extended work closure, enjoy your break. But we are the Futbol Kaki and we are back here today to talk about football. Yes, we have another episode lined up for you today. So what we are going to talk about today is, of course, the Gunners absolutely smashing the Hammers away from home. 6-0, the largest scoreline of the weekend. This was a statement from Arsenal to Liverpool and Man City saying that if you all mess up, we are right there behind you.
Yeah.
This was a very good game by Arsenal. And then, of course, we have our match of the week review between Aston Villa and Manchester United. Yes, the two of us, even though we were sick, we still watch our club. We just didn't have any energy to shout. So we shouted over WhatsApp, like very loudly. Even though there were some performances that were not very good, United still walk away with the victory 2-1 over Aston Villa, closing the gap between the two clubs at 6th and 5th to 5 points. United are currently 6, 5 points behind Aston Villa, 6 points behind Spurs for the chase for the top 4. And then, of course, to close out this episode, we do have this week's match of the week involving Manchester City and, of course, Chelsea. This game is very important to one Mr. Mauricio Pochettino because if they do not win this game, and, of course, their game for this week, which they haven't played yet at the time of this recording. So we do record on Monday. Chelsea and are playing Crystal Palace tonight, which is Monday night in the UK, Tuesday morning in Singapore. So depending on the result versus Palace and of course the result against Man City, will Mauricio Pochettino still be Chelsea manager in the next 2 weeks? We do not know. We shall see. We'll discuss about this later. So, bro, you ready to get to this week's episode?
Let's go, brother.
Alright, so let's go for this week's episode of the Futbol Kaki. Alright, so let's go for this week's episode of the Futbol Kaki. The first game we are going to talk about is Arsenal versus West Ham United. Of course, this happened at the West Ham Stadium. 6-0 was the final score. Arsenal beat West Ham 6-0 away from home. The largest scoreline of the weekend, Arsenal absolutely destroyed the Hammers, bro. This one wasn't even close. This was like absolute destruction. I think West Ham only had a good chance maybe the first 10, 15 minutes. After Saliba scored the header, right, it was just like one-sided. Like, don't care already.
It was quite a bad game for West Ham. I mean, like, if you look at their record, right, 5 games without a win.
Yeah, bro.
And their last win, right, was against Arsenal. At the Emirates, yeah. But I don't know why they look very bad, and they look like they just gave up after the second or third goal, you know.
Because I think they just look like there's no, I won't say leader, I would say there's nobody to gather everybody and go like, okay, we need to tighten this up. Like there's nobody shouting, giving orders anything, right? Ariola's not a commanding presence, especially in defense, man. And you can see it today, because today, like, he was responsible for, I think, 4 goals. All the first half goals was definitely 100% his fault. So let's say for example, let's talk about the goals lah. So when Saliba scored the goal from the corner, right, Areola was like flapping his arms around. He dived, he tried to do everything, right. He had no control over that ball, like, bro. As a goalkeeper, right, even Fabianski would have just gone up, tried to at least get a hand to it or just punch the ball away. And everybody knows, right, like modern day football, they always surround the goalkeeper, and nobody's better at surrounding the goalkeeper and jumping up for the header without giving a foul than Arsenal. Saliba does it all the time.
Gabriel also, right? Yeah.
Gabriel also. They just acknowledge the fact that the two of them, I can jump higher than you, but I'm just going to stand in front of you. You cannot do anything because I didn't touch you. So because of that, right, like Areola's, his arms were all like flailing everywhere and everything like that. So because the arms were like flailing everywhere, what happened is that he basically lost control. Saliba has open header lah. Then of course he gave away the penalty.
Yeah, that was bad.
Bro, he shouldn't even be on the pitch.
Yeah, I still don't know why it wasn't a red card though also.
I mean, like, it's a one-on-one opportunity. I think maybe because he didn't go to ground.
Or it's just like it wasn't. I won't say like because you can still get red carded for not intentional foul. You know.
Correct.
No, maybe I don't know, bro. The referee all inconsistent one.
No, because I think like if you were to see it, he turned a bit, then he walked, then he ran, then it was more or less like it looks like either Saka tripped over, bang into him, and then he fell down, or is it Areola just purposely just stick out the knee after that Saka knocked? So it can go either way. But the thing is that if a player goes down in the box and there's contact already, right, it's a penalty lah.
Yep.
So
there was no yellow card.
He got yellow card, no red card.
Oh.
But the thing is that it's clear goal scoring opportunity. So I also don't understand how was that not a red card.
Yellow, same.
He lucky to be on the pitch. Saka converts the penalty. Then after that, Declan Rice sends an in-swinging free kick, absolutely brilliant, and Gabriel scores header. Again, he no control of the ball, no control of the box whatsoever.
I mean, it was a dangerous free kick, that one.
It was a dangerous free kick, right? But it was in an area whereby, like, if he really wanted to go after it, he can go after it, but he didn't do anything.
Yeah, but hard that one. I would say it's hard, considering the whip on the ball. You know.
That's true. But I mean, good header, nothing. But the Trossard one, bro, that one 100% is fault.
He come out too much. He come out too far. Then he got touched the ball, but too bad. Too late.
Correct, bro. You know, like is I don't know about you, right? But one of my pet peeves as a fan, right, watching a goalkeeper, right, is that if you are at least 2 to 3 yards off your line. Yeah,
I mean, like if you are doing it for a certain reason, like if you're rushing out, then it's fine.
But he's like positioning himself to cover the angle 3 to 4 yards off his line. I I understand that you're singing that the theory is that okay, the closer I am to the ball, the bigger I can make myself. But he's not.
Yeah, then no choice. That's why he managed to. This Trossard also he scored like a finesse kind of goal.
Correct. So he hits the ball, he pushes it out. He's like flailing his arms in the air, right? He's at least 3. But he's not enough. The arms were like that, right? But it was like 3 to 4 yards off the line. He should. If he's closer to the line, I think he can cover the angle.
Yeah.
So Arsenal go in to the half 4-0 up. Second half was, I wouldn't say it was very routine. Would you think?
They chill already, they relax already.
They relax already because they already know they got 3 points in the back.
Yeah, no need to go all out already.
Correct. Then
but they still went . They still
went lah. Saka, for all the times that you and I have given him for being a tap-in merchant, right? He finally scored a goal that wasn't a penalty or a tap-in.
He did score a penalty, bro.
I know, I said there wasn't a penalty. He finally scored a goal that wasn't a penalty or a tap-in.
For like 5 goals of a penalty and tap-in, he will score 1 open play.
He will score 1 decently nice one. He cut in, left foot, bang into the bottom corner, Aurelio Schender, right? But bro, the next goal, the sixth goal, and the final goal of this game, goal of the week to me lah. Declan Rice.
Yeah, he scored like a
what a goal, yeah.
A whip.
It reminded me of like Dave Beckham.
Yeah.
His goal against Arsenal in the FA Cup semi-final in 1999.
The swing across the goal, that one, right?
Swing across the goal once, yeah. Bro, that one, I tell you, right, the best shot in the world that nobody can save, right? It's not a outside the foot curling rocket to the outside one. It's an in swing away from the keeper at pace. He cannot save it one.
Yeah. Like the Beckham free kick against Man City, that one.
Correct. Like it's an in swing away from the keeper because no matter how they try, right? Like the ball is moving away from you, right? Even though how good you got the angle, right? The ball is, especially if it's dead on center, the ball moving away from you, right? You literally have to hope that your whole body can reach one.
Yeah, because it's for every millisecond that is in there is curling away, right?
Correct. So I mean, it was a brilliant goal, bro. Like honestly, I think this one is probably goal of the week, like maybe possible candidate for goal of the season. We shall see.
No lah, cannot beat the McAllister goal, bro.
Or the Garnacho one.
Bro, I think Garnacho. Yeah, for sure Garnacho lah. This is a good goal. It's not a like a
no, like but you have to say candidates now. Candidates for goal of the season, but doesn't mean the one that you guarantee win. One. Candidate.
Candidate.
But it was.
I mean, like modern football now, you hardly see like screamers anymore.
Yeah, bro. Like I remember there was one time the December 2006.
The whole month, that 1 month itself was the
whole season. Of the season.
Yeah, for SCN Taylor,
Drogba, Lampard, Paul Scholes, Huddleston.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, sir. Or Jimmy Bullard, all this.
That one, all the goals, all the season, that month was madness. I remember. Then the best part is that the Chelsea goals, right? The Drogba and Lampard came in the same game.
Yeah.
Last time football was like.
If you miss that era of football, then shag for you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey, but football was fun. Was fun at the time. Yeah. Just go chaos.
That was more of a not so strategic and not so like tactics heavy,
Yeah, but I feel that they were talking about it. Overlap, right? They were talking about it. They were saying that like for English clubs to evolve, they had to become tactically savvy like they are now in order to do that in Europe. Because last time it was always 4-4-2, go and attack. Then
rely on
all
talent,
the European clubs would just like absolutely decimate you on counter. So it was only until I think 2002 that Sir Alex decided to play 3 midfield in Europe. Then suddenly you start to see the game evolve into like, okay, it's 4-3-3. Or thing like when we won 07-08, right? It was predominantly 4-3-3. Right?
Yeah.
Then Tevez or Rooney was the lone striker in front. Alright, bro. So yeah, anything more to add? I think this one very straightforward. I don't really see anything crazy because I mean it's one-sided, it's 6-0. West Ham, you can't say much, right? But I want to ask you this question, right, bro? They miss Declan Rice, right, West Ham?
For sure lah. This is like their gem, eh. I mean, they were fans that boo him, so.
Correct. But, I mean, I think when they lost Declan Rice, right, they lost the leader.
Yeah, but it's like, to a club like West Ham, if someone offer 105 million for your player, I think you have to take it.
Yeah, but they didn't do anything with their money to replace Declan Rice directly.
They bought the Edson Alvarez, but it's not it's more of a patch-up situation, not a clear replacement.
Not a clear replacement, I think so.
Yeah, but it's more of an economic situation, like how often can the West Ham sell a player for 105 million?
That's true. But I got this question for you, right? Like, what happens if Xabi Alonso goes to Liverpool, right? Will anybody rate by Leverkusen?
I think he will bring, bro. He sure will bring like Grimaldo to. I'm pretty sure Robertson is almost the end already.
No, I'm not talking about like so. Okay, definitely there are certain players he'll try to bring over, as will any manager do, right? But I will also think that he will also have to trust the Liverpool process to be able to see what he wants to envision with the thing, lah. But will clubs like West Ham and other things, will they try to go and get Leverkusen players? Because I do feel right, like
I mean, like okay, I think
there will be
Leverkusen assets, right, are like Frimpong, Grimaldo, Florian Wirtz also.
No, words I think is the one that people will go and take a look.
I mean, the rest of it is like normal. Like, they have already been there before Xabi Alonso came.
Yeah, correct. So I feel right there. Is there anybody that will be there to go and they can go and take?
Only the three names I see. I think like Grimaldo, Frimpong, Words, maybe Tepsoba. I don't know.
Maybe one of those few. But I think at the end of the day,
they have this striker, the Patrick Chit, Chit. Yeah, he's not bad though.
Patrick Schick, but he didn't play against Bayern.
Yeah, maybe for a good reason. I don't know. Maybe like it's tactical, bro.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I don't feel that they have like if Xabi, everybody wants to steal their players. I don't think it's that kind of situation.
Because
they play more of a unit.
I feel that that's the thing. Correct. Bayer Leverkusen is more of a unit rather than the sole basis of individual talent.
Yeah, it's not like Dortmund. Dortmund have like every year they have Haaland, they have Aubameyang, all this. So like even if the managers change, right, it's still the core of the team is still the same.
Correct. Which is why I find that whatever club he goes to, right, it'll be beneficial to them because he can do what resources limited or big they have.
Yep.
I think the only thing now is that because when Xabi Alonso, he has the right senses, he has the right mind, right? It's only on when he goes to certain clubs, right? Whether, let's say if he goes to Liverpool, right, will he have that ability to be able to handle the budget? It's a Ten Hag problem. It's a similar to Ten Hag problem when you don't know when you have the amount of money, right, and you want to get for certain players, right, then something. But the difference is that the Liverpool side, they are good at negotiation.
Yeah. As in, the only difference between Liverpool and Man Utd, right, is like Liverpool are not clowns.
Yes.
Their scouting, their analysis team are all like I think 1,000 miles ahead of Man United. So
correct.
If they want a certain player, they will not pay above what they will like allocate the budget for.
Correct. But some of the staff are also leaving, so we shall see whether or not those things. But I think in the club DNA, right, the people that they put in the position, they already know the mindset, they know the concept, they know that okay, if the player's not available, we don't rush into a panic. We wait until the next window to see what's available, or if he pops up available,
like alternatives for
then I go and get. Yeah. Correct. Like the Van Dijk one, they waited, ma.
Yeah. Van Dijk is also because they didn't have the budget at that time, until they sold Coutinho.
Then they waited half a year before they went to go and get Van Dijk, ma. So yeah, Arsenal sent a message. Their next few games, right, is Burnley, Newcastle, Sheffield United, Brentford, and Chelsea. And then after that, the sixth game from now is they're playing Man City.
Maybe the Newcastle one will be interesting.
No, Newcastle will be interesting, right? But I find that Burnley, Sheffield United, Brentford, and Chelsea.
Those are games that they should be winning, lah.
They should be winning
without even like if they want to try to push for the league, right? Then these are the games that you cannot choke.
Correct. And
like how they lost to Fulham, West Ham, all these are they
should have lost.
Those shouldn't have to. Yeah, those they should have lost those kind of games.
Correct. Because like the next few games that City have is Chelsea, Brentford, Bournemouth, Man United, Liverpool.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The more we predict them to drop points, right? The least likely they will drop.
Correct. And this is all before they play Arsenal.
Yeah, like they have like a 6-game win streak.
Yeah, I know, but they are playing not so easy teams, right? All leading up to against Arsenal. Plus they have the Champions League and
Arsenal also got Champions League.
Yes. And I want to say this, right? Like to all Manchester United fans, please watch Man City versus Copenhagen, right? Then you see how a Manchester club actually beats another one.
Yeah, lo.
How to this day, right? How did Man United not get out of our own Champions League group? I still do not understand.
Don't need to talk about that, yeah, bro.
Yes, bro. But we still need to talk about Man United. So yes, moving on. Aston Villa versus Manchester United. Yes, at Villa Park, Aston Villa lose 2-1 to Manchester United. This is Manchester United's third consecutive win in a row. I can't believe that those are words that are out of my mouth. I can't believe we have not won more than three in a row the entire season before. It doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. 13th win of the season for Man United. Closing the gap to 5 points between Aston Villa and, of course, 6 points between Tottenham Hotspur for the battle for 4th position. We are 11 points behind Arsenal, so there is actually no point in consideration for 3rd place. So, bro, this game, I got one question. How does one Rasmus Højlund score 5 goals in 5 games with no service?
I mean, this game, Maguire did assist to him now. But the rest of the goals is he had to create for himself, right?
Yeah, bro, but the thing is that, can you imagine, right? A defender had to assist you from a corner kick.
Okay, bottom line is, right, our wingers are too selfish, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Garnacho still okay. Garnacho, you can see at least his chance creation is threatening. Right? He almost scored, I think, 2 yesterday. But I have to agree, he is very selfish lah.
But the thing is, I feel right, like with Garnacho, right, he's still 19. So there are certain things that I can kind of forgive, but he is selfish in the sense where like, and here's the thing that for me I find with Garnacho, right, is that Garnacho can deliver a good ball and he can assist one. We've seen it before, he's done it before. It's just that I think his instinct is I need to get a shot on goal. That's what he.
Yeah, but that is so.
But just that the thing is
naive,
that
Yeah,
it's naive.
You know
so because it's naive also because he's still young, and I find that this type of thing only develops with maturity. Because the thing is that if let's say you give at the age where like maybe 21, 22 was where about Ronaldo and Rooney were okay. I can see where this pass needs to go. I can push the ball there. I can go roughly thing. But when you're talking about the guy on the left, right, Marcus Rashford at 26, doing the same things as Garnacho, but not effective, right? That one is things that I cannot tolerate because the thing is that he's experienced enough to be able to know that this is a better pass.
And then there was one point where he tried to there was like I think 3v3 situation right there, but he chose to take on 3 players at one time.
Bro, it wasn't 3v1. It wasn't even 3v3. It was 3v2. I know which one you're talking about. Casemiro overlapped him on the left side. 3 defenders go to Rashford.
It was Bruno on the left. Bruno overlapped him.
Was it Bruno or was it Casemiro?
Bruno. Yeah.
Okay, but one of the two, right? They come in, right? He cuts in 3 defenders around him. 3, and he decides to be able to say, okay, I can dribble past 3 players.
Yeah, that's why legit like no IQ kind of players really.
I'm like, bro, Bruno.
I honestly don't know how people like can still defend him. It's beyond like ridiculous to me,
Yeah.
And then there's a reason why Eric Ten Hag took him out.
And he put him McTominay.
Yeah. So what does that tell you, all these Rashford supporters, Your star boy is being substituted, right, for a player that's not even in the same position.
For a central midfielder who scored the winning goal and contributed more than what your star boy did for you.
And McTominay is our leading goal scorer in the league now.
Yes.
So I feel that we should give him the 350,000 a week. Swap both their contract.
No, bro.
I mean, like how many games has McTominay won us? I think like 3.
McTominay won at least
single-handedly won 3 or 4. So this season, I feel they should swap the contract.
So let's recap. The game one is like he definitely won us the Brentford game,
then Villa game,
this Villa game, Chelsea.
Yeah. So yeah, lor. So I feel like they should swap their contract for this season.
Chelsea and one. No, there was one more game. I can't remember which one.
Is it the Wolves game?
No, Wolves he scored. Manu won that game.
Oh yeah. I think that's all.
That's all.
Or Sheffield I can't remember.
I can't remember bro. There was one game. Yeah. I remember there was one game that he scored.
Yeah. So see, example. This is an example of stepping up.
Yeah.
From the academy, and when the club needs you, you step up.
Correct. And as much as both of us give flack for McTominay, right? McTominay does this one thing better than everybody else in the entire club. Is that he's so good at timing his run from that midfield position to the attacking position.
I mean, the fact that we are praising McTominay says a lot about the situation of our club.
Correct. I agree, right? And there are so many things that we have to undo. But
and the best part is I don't feel I'm praising him. I'm just comparing him and Rashford.
Yeah, same. Neither am I, bro. I mean, like to me, like I feel right. Like, can you imagine, right? A team that has got Bruno, Casemiro, Mainu, and other midfielders, right? The best player at running into a box from midfield, right, and getting into the correct position is called McTominay. You know how absurd that is to say? I
don't know. I just feel that this Rashford is very like you just cannot expect him to step up for you. You just cannot like rely on him.
No, cannot. What happened to this?
I don't know, bro. You do it too many times already. Yeah, I just feel like we should just cut our losses and sell him. Really. Yeah. Like it's like there's no point already. Like now it's February. How long more you want to wait for him to get into his peak form?
Yeah, bro.
How long more you want to wait, Now already mid-February already.
We cannot do this also, right? And to be honest, right, like the part that frustrates me is Ten Hag took a while to see that Anthony's not working. I'm going to put Garnacho on the right side. Garnacho on the right has been absolutely unbelievable for Man Utd in the past few games. Now you need to address your left side because
he will not drop you, man.
But the thing is that you need to address your left side. the problem I have with Eric Ten Hag, and I've said it again, right, is that the favoritism is absolutely insane. I don't understand how this guy, that is probably the worst player on the field every single time he plays, right, is in this starting 11 every single time. I don't care whether he's number 10. I don't care whether he's your highest paid player. If you are a horrible player as a manager, right, you should bench him.
I mean, like he sub him out is a I would say is a good thing, but it's the fact that he started.
Yes.
Yeah,
like
I don't know,
like
bro.
You,
I really don't know, bro.
Like the best part is you send one of your most hardworking right wingers, right? You send Palestri on loan.
Then you don't give Diallo a chance.
Then you don't give Ahmad Diallo a chance at all.
So that's why I told you if I was Ahmad, I leave, sir. I just leave,
and you keep playing, and then you keep playing this ridiculous Anthony, right? Who also essentially, right? What you're doing is that if you play Rashford Anthony on the field, right, you're playing with 9 men.
Yeah, he's like what? Rashford is 27 this year.
26, 27?
27, yeah. And he's like, what? He's closer to 30 now, eh.
He's not young anymore already.
Yeah, he's the next and upcoming nonsense thing, you know.
He is your guy.
Young is Mbappe, young is Haaland, all this, you know. 22, 23, that kind, right?
Young is like Ansu Fati, Bellingham, Chouameni.
Yeah, those guys are like younger than Rashford.
Those guys are young. Like even like Rodrigo, Vinicius, those guys are considered young. Those are proper. And I would even say that in the world of wingers, right, Rashford not even a top 10.
Yeah, not even. I wouldn't even say he's like just an overrated Theo Walcott.
Correct. But props to another player, right? Andre Onana had a very good game, but the Villa goal, bro. Wow, I think that goal, right?
I like that kind of goal is just the ball fly here, fly there.
Correct me if I'm wrong, right? This is what happened, right? It was a corner, right? Corner, header, save, bounce away, try to clear, go back to Villa, shoot in, deflection off the foot of Douglas Luiz, goal.
No, but that one it wasn't a deflection. I say the pass in, then he just stepped in. He just guide the ball.
I think if I'm not wrong, I saw it hit Bruno's foot.
I'm not sure, but
hit a United player's foot.
It was an intentional guide into the goal, ma.
Yeah, maybe lah. Because I remember the ball in the intentional guide into the goal is no deflection. It's the ball in to Luis, right? It took a deflection. I remember because the ball direction changed.
Yeah, it was just an anyhow goal, lah.
Really. It's just an anyhow goal. Then I remember both of us last night met each other. Wow, that goes super anyhow. And I feel bad because like that whole game, as much as we give slack for Onana, right? That goal wasn't his fault.
Yeah, it was a good goal, that one. I mean, yeah, it was a shot, very hard to save, that kind.
He saved Man United at least 5 times last night.
Yeah, he played like Dida yesterday.
Dida yesterday.
But I find that his character quite funny. He like a mix of Bartes and Roy Carroll.
That's not a good combination, bro.
Yeah, that's why you have to admit, it's like some comedy. Yeah.
But
nevertheless, yeah, lucky we got a winner from McTominay.
Yeah, we got which was a good goal lah. So like down to the winner, it was the ball down to Mainu. Mainu was keeping him the ball, pass to Dalo. Dalo first time cross. The McTominay right position, right time, header, goal. Powerful header, bro. That was a nice one, right? But the guy that did the assist, he's one lucky boy. Diogo Dalo, you nearly cost Man United this game 2 times. First one, why you scuff the clearance, right? And you pass the ball straight to Douglas Luiz.
I don't know, bro. Another guy that doesn't have a footballing brain.
Yeah, bro. If Douglas Luiz doesn't fluff the shot, get the shot on target, right? You are down, 2-1,
Yeah.
You lose this game,
So many times this guy also make mistakes that cost us goals, you know.
Bro, 2 times. The other time was that time he go and, after the corner kick, he had a chance to just clear the ball, right? He go and pass to Garnacho who had 2 guys on him.
Yeah.
Garnacho lose the ball. Garnacho lose the ball. It's not Garnacho's fault because the 2 defenders there. Of course, you passing it in to him in an awkward situation, right? He's not gonna keep the ball.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I just the way after we like settle certain positions, I feel that he and Shaw all this must look to change them. If you really want to be a serious club.
I was thinking about it, right? What you say also is that Luke Shaw got taken off, right? Because they said that he was a precautionary manager. Bro, the fact that you're taking a precautionary manager on Luke Shaw, right? And you put in Lindelof, right? And you've got no available fullback at the moment whatsoever. Malaysia's not played a game the whole season. Wan-Bissaka's injured. Your best fullback available, right, is Luke Shaw. Now he's going to have a knock. Diogo Dalo is horrendous. Absolutely overrated.
I don't know, bro. You talk about Man U's problem all day long. I feel this Shaw also got to go already. How many times he injured already, bro? He spent I think 60% of his Man U career injured.
Yeah, you can't have a left back that is always forever injured one.
Like unreliable,
Unreliable, not worth it. Everything cannot already. Like, I mean, right back. If you really, Man United really wanted to, right? Like, you can go and get like from Bayern Sasha Boy, or if you can get, or if the Ineos group they're good at negotiating, right? With Leverkusen going, right? You can try to get Frimpong, but I think Frimpong likelihood may go Liverpool if Xabi Alonso goes over.
But hard to dispose Trent, I feel.
Correct. So if you want, right, get a right back. Like, just get one right back, right? Then if United got the academy player Alvaro Fernandez, right, which I don't think they should have let him go. They should just kept him, because the fact that you do that thing and you let go Reguilon go back to Spurs, stupid.
No, they let him go because Shaw came back from injury, ma.
But bro, you already know that Shaw's gonna go back to injury also,
Yeah, and this Malaysia also, what a waste of like money, yeah. Keep buying players that injured, or like buy players that you never even use.
Yes, yeah. That's the thing about Malaysia. Malaysia, when he's fit, he's good. When he's on the bench, he's horrible. When he's injured, it's like,
I don't know, man.
Redundant,
yeah. Next time, please scout better players that don't get injured so often.
That's why they letting go most of the scouting department.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, lah. We done talking about Man Utd. Yeah, freaking hell. Talk about them. All this can talk about until the cows come home.
Yeah. So before we close out this Man Utd segment, right, I'm just gonna read out the next 5 games, which is of course going to be Luton, Fulham, Man City, Everton, and Sheffield United. That's our next 5.
I wouldn't even want to predict anything.
Neither would I.
The fact that yes, sir.
We are 5 points behind Villa now, and we are 6 points behind Spurs for 4th. So the only thing that we can hope for is try to fight for Champions League, even though I do think we are going to end up in Europa or the Conference League. So moving on to this week's match of the week. It is, of course, Manchester City versus Chelsea. Chelsea have not played their game this week because they will be playing tomorrow morning. And then, of course, immediately after this, right, Man City, Chelsea, Man City will play their game in hand against Brentford. So in 2 weeks' time, you could actually see the real full outcome on the table without City having the game in hand whatsoever. But I will say, right, bro, I think you agree, right? This game has more to do with Chelsea rather than it has to do with Man City. Am I correct?
I mean, Chelsea got to be. You have to. You also don't know whether when they play this game, whether the manager will still be there.
Yeah, correct. Because the last time these two met, right, they played. The game was 4-4. 4-4 at Stamford Bridge, right? But the look of both teams now and then, right, is very different. Because I would say that
bro, now got KDB and Haaland.
Yes, KDB and Haaland is back. That's one thing. And Chelsea look horrible still. Pochettino looks like a as exasperated man.
Bro, he just looks now it's worse than when they were like before.
Yeah, bro. And like I wanted to carry on from like last week. What our sentiments was that 3 managers, same problems. I don't know how or what Pochettino is doing, right, to keep him going here at Chelsea, because this looks like a disaster. Like, yeah, even he can even like
sooner or later the owners have to make a decision. No?
Yeah, lor. Like, and I think
which I feel they already are making now.
Oh, bro,
as you speak.
If he loses to City, right, I think he's done. They won't even let him get to the final.
No, I will say, because we are recording this before even they play Palace. Right? If they lose to Palace, I think that's game over, bro. If he doesn't win,
If he doesn't win, and Palace have worse problems than Chelsea.
So maybe he will survive this and then lose to City. I don't know.
Maybe.
But there's no chance they beat City. It's at the Etihad anyways.
Yeah, I agree. But also, I do think that Chelsea do play better against bigger teams, but
no,
always.
No.
We can't say that anymore.
That was the start of the season, but not now, bro. You can't say this other thing anymore. Yeah.
After what happened to them, like last week also, right? A few weeks.
They lose to Man U, lose to Newcastle, lose to Liverpool. They did draw with like City and Arsenal, but that was like when that's how game week 12. Ever since then, it's just downhill.
Yeah, bro, that's true. They've just not look good in the long term. I feel that at the end of the day, there's a lot of deeper problems at Chelsea, right, than Pochettino can handle on his own already. I mean, you think about it, Graham Potter failed, Thomas Tuchel also failed, Frank Lampard failed.
He's failing.
He's failing. And this is the guy that brought Spurs on the verge of a Champions League victory, right, only to walk into Jurgen Klopp. And
they're the only club that challenged Leicester for the title. Right?
Yes. If in the right environment, Poch can thrive, right? But this Chelsea is too dysfunctional already, bro.
Yeah, that's why all the more we shouldn't be even like. There's no need to talk too much about them. I think Man City will just walk over them. Legit walk over them. Right? You just wipe the floor with them.
Yeah, but what do you think of Man City now?
Stronger than ever, bro. I said, like, if you thought that they were shaky and they will not win the league, right? If you watched that game, Haaland and KDB didn't even play the game. he like sub in, I think, 20 minutes, then he assists straight away.
Because Pep is doing what he's doing, right? Is basically
nursing the KDB's fitness.
Nursing KDB back, right? To a point where, like, when he gets into full fitness, it's March. The moment he gets back into full fitness in March, it is game over already.
Because plus Haaland now also,
And Haaland, right?
He's out of the game. He didn't play for so long, and he still topped like the goal scoring charts.
Correct. He didn't score a goal for how many days?
I think 4 or 5 games.
About 77 days, about there, right?
Yeah, around there. The last time he scored was against Liverpool, I think.
I mean,
he scored 2 in 1 game.
He scored 2 in 14 minutes?
Yeah.
Haaland, you are mad. But I mean, once they do that, right, and it's coming already lah. March onwards,
Yeah, and if you see this year's, like you say, their fixtures now, they will play Arsenal soon, right?
Yeah.
But if you see the game week 32 onwards,
all easy one, right?
It's like if you watch the FPL got the difficulty marker, it's all green. It's what? Villa, okay, maybe Villa. After Arsenal, Villa is the toughest game. But after that was what? Palace, Luton, Spurs, Nottingham Forest, Wolves, Fulham, West Ham. It's not tough for them, yeah.
It's not hard. It's once they clear Villa and Arsenal, right? It's a straightforward running.
Okay, I think March is the hardest for them.
Yeah,
March they play Man Utd, Liverpool, Brighton, Arsenal, Villa. Wow, that's hard, yeah.
No, that's why I say if anybody want to drop points now, they have to do it because they're facing their 2 title contenders during that period.
Yeah.
So if let's say they drop points against Liverpool, okay, they have a problem. They drop points against Arsenal, then it's Liverpool and Arsenal continue winning the games. It's between Liverpool and Arsenal already. City's out.
But you gotta think in the sense that Man City will high chance they'll win like the last 6 games in the last 2 months.
Correct. They will win the last 6 games, but just that this is the opportunity for others to be like, okay, you want City to drop points, right? You take the points off of them.
Yeah.
So is the part, okay, I drop.
So how many times have you seen this narrative? When you want to take points off to see, you want to take points off City, not that easy.
No, it's hard. But they still have the 115 charges pending. According to reports, right? It's not anywhere this year. It's probably 2025.
Yep.
Then we will see.
No choice.
So yes, bro. So now moving forward to this week's match of the week predictions. Now to recap last week's game, which of course the match of the week was of course Aston Villa versus Manchester United. Paul predicted a 2-1 victory to Aston Villa. I predicted a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, so you win lah.
Yeah, so I win because Paul didn't get because Paul didn't predicted the correct scoreline but the wrong winner.
I think your prediction was closer to mine, Technically, for the chances Villa wasted, right? It should have been my prediction, man.
It should have been your prediction, but you got everything correct except the team that won.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey, bro, that's what I said, right? That's what I said last week. I said, bro, what if Man U win?
Let me see, because I predicted a draw, right? I get the point, right? So currently we are at 7-6. And yes, just to remind everybody, the price on the line is, of course, a gift that is worth a minimum of $70 or a dinner that is worth a minimum of $70. That to be treated to the winner.
Wait, so the dinner $70 is for you, not me. So I watch you. Like, example, not as in the person has to treat the other person $70.
You have to buy your own dinner also, $70.
No, because I was saying, like, if it's me, I'll just watch you eat. Or if you buy me, then you can maybe watch me eat lah.
Yeah, we shall see lah. Bro, if you pay $70 and the other person watch it, and you only can drink a drink, right? It's very sad.
Maybe that's why I just buy you.
You buy $70.
You buy me a gift.
Hi sir, can I get a Coke? Anything?
No, not Coke, bro. I tap water for me.
Hi sir, can I get your Coke?
Then the bill is what? $70 and what times service charge and GST.
And what, tap water $3?
No lah, I got $3 tap water. Where you drink,
chargeable, bro. Water is chargeable now.
Yeah, 50 cents.
Alright, so with 7-6. So now moving on to this, what Mr. Paul E is your match prediction for this game? Don't tell me you're thinking whether Chelsea's gonna win.
No, bro, I'm not a clown.
You thought you are thinking super hard.
No, I'm just gonna. I know Man City will win. I just try to like predict the score. Yep. Maybe 2-0. I say 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, 2-0, bro. 2-0 Man City.
Okay. If Paul predicts 2-0, I will go 3-0.
Okay.
So click out. This one is
2 and below I win.
2 and below you win. Yeah. 2 and below I win. No, you win. 3 and above I win. if Chelsea score.
Then we see
Chelsea
how many
score,
Man City score.
Yeah, we see how many Man City score. Okay.
If draw also, if it's like 0-0 draw, then I don't know.
That one I don't know. I also don't know, bro.
Yeah, we see how.
Alright, so bro, that is it for this episode of Futbol Kaki. You got anything else to add before we close up?
Yeah, just get well soon, brother.
Yeah, same to you, bro. Alright, so that is it for this week's episode of the Futbol Kaki. Alright, so that is it for this week's episode of the Futbol Kaki, brought to you by the Chit Chatter Podcast Network. Now, for those of you who are tuning in, we just want to say thank you for supporting the Futbol Kaki, and of course, we hope that you continue to support our other shows here on the Chit Chatter Podcast Network, which of course include the Copy Bros every Monday, involving Paul, Media, Brennan, and Sing Yong, and then of course we do have our flagship game show, the SG Draft Podcast, every Friday. I think in view of Chinese New Year, last week we did the hot pot draft, right? Paul, were you satisfied with your pick?
I think it was not too bad. It's just that I didn't pick the noodle. I thought everybody else would pick also, you know.
Which one?
The la mian.
Actually, to be honest, right, I when I go to eat hot pot, right, I don't really eat pig noodle.
Actually, when you go Haidilao, you don't eat that noodle, man.
I mean, friends will order it, but usually when I go to Steamboat, I usually eat more meat than I eat the carbo.
Yeah, I see, but that poo noodle is nice, right?
No, you do it for the how to say that?
No. I don't do it for the gimmick, bro. I do it for the noodle. So when I order, I make sure they say, oh, 不要表演, just give me the noodle inside.
Hey, but side note, right, I want to ask you a question, right? On the thumbnail, right, of the perfect COMY Steamboat, right, you're holding this string, right? Is it a shoelace?
Bro, it's an Apple earpiece, bro. Hey, no, not Apple earpiece, sorry. It's the MacBook charger. Hey, A for effort, lah.
Bro, that's just
creativity, bro.
I was thinking you maybe just pick a shoelace, right? Then just like picking a MacBook charger.
Too much effort, bro. Too much effort to go and put the shoelace.
Too much effort, right? How come got one middle? How come the thickness of your noodle very big in the middle? Then after the ending of the thing very short. Very short.
I mean, it's accurate, ma. You know, when the more you pull, right, the thinner it becomes.
We have the Actually Draft every Friday. Right? So we do have a special episode coming out this week in view of one Valentine's Day. Keep watch for that. So for those of you who have not subscribed, do subscribe to our YouTube channel here, the Chit Chat Podcast Network, and of course follow us on our socials, which of course include Instagram and of course TikTok, where we have uploads of different content such as weekly tournaments, weekly recommendations, and of course a lot of short form TikTok videos and shorts that we have there. So from both me and Paul here at the Futbol Kaki, we just want to wish everybody once again a happy Lunar New Year. 恭喜发财. Hope you guys had a lot of 红包. Paul, did you get any since you?
Yeah. I was sick, but my brother had me collect. So
nice. So for those of you who are getting,
but ultimately health is wealth.
Yes, correct.
All this money will not be useful if your health is down the drain, you know.
So we just want to wish everybody once again a happy Lunar New Year. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great week of football ahead. Have a great week. Have a good break. And from everybody here at the Futbol Kaki, see you next weekend. Bye-bye.